What's up everyone, Darcblade here with an information video regarding this week's limited bounties and event quests in Underworld Iceborne. This covers both PC and console versions of the game and is for the week starting the 17th of July 2020. Now this is a little bit of an unusual week. It's actually not a full week, as next Wednesday, which is the 22nd of July, the Sizzling Spice Fest and Summer Twilight Fest will be making its way back to Underworld Iceborne. Thus we'll have the usual seasonal event stuff going on, we'll have daily limited bounties, pretty much all the event quests, so on and so forth. But there'll be a dedicated video going over that when it comes around. But for this week, well, the next 5 days or so, it's classed as pretty much a bog standard week. So we have our weekly limited bounties and a select few event quests. So I want to apologise if I misinterpreted what Capcom had planned during last week's weekly video, as I assumed we would be getting the Sizzling Spice Fest this week, but I was wrong in that sense, so I apologise for that. But anyway, as for other miscellaneous news, there isn't much to report. The Frostfang Barioth variant weapons have appeared in the weapon trees, although there are no details on the specific stats of these weapons. Apart from that, the Steamworks Overdrive bonus has reset, so don't forget to take part in that at least once so you get your free Celestial Wyverian print. So that's about it for miscellaneous news. Let's move into the weekly limited bounties. There are 6 of them. First is an ecology survey to hunt Piscine Wyvern. We have to hunt one of these monster types and it can be at any rank, and for doing so you'll get research points and some armor spheres. Next is an ecology survey to hunt Fanged Wyvern. We have to hunt one of these monster types and once again it can be at any rank, and for doing so you'll get research points, some advanced armor spheres and a silver Wyverian print. Next is a general 8-star rank or higher limited bounty to complete 2 quests at this specific rank or above, and for doing so you'll get research points, some hard armor spheres, a gold Wyverian print that can be used at the Elder Melder in exchange for various monster gems, and a golden egg that can be sold for Zenny. This is also the last limited bounty you have access to if you haven't upgraded to Iceborne. But if you have, you'll also have an ecology survey to hunt Flying Wyvern. We have to hunt 2 of these monster types at master rank, and for doing so you'll get research points, some heavy armor spheres, and a silver egg. Next is an ecology survey to hunt Zinogre. We have to hunt one of these monster types at master rank, although it's not like we get Zinogre at any other rank. Anyway, for hunting one you'll get research points, some king armor spheres, and another golden egg. And then finally is the general limited bounty to complete all of this week's other limited bounties, and for doing so you'll get research points and a Celestial Wyverian print that can be used at the Elder Melder in exchange for various monster mantles. So those are all the limited bounties we have this week. Not too difficult, but like I said, we have reduced time to get them all done. But anyway, let's move away from the limited bounties to talk about the few event quests we have this week. As always, I'll go into details about the master rank ones, and then list off the low and high rank ones. So first of all is Lord of the Underworld Beckons, a 1-star master rank quest that requires hunters to be master rank 1 or higher. This has players collecting and delivering 20 underground fruit from the Rotten Vale. Nothing too special about rewards from this one, but it's a beginner quest. Next is the Hunter Blunderer, a 2-star master rank quest that requires hunters to be master rank 4 or higher. This has players taking on a Radaban and Viper Toby Kadachi in the special arena. Again, nothing too special about completing this, except for bonus hunter rank and master rank points. Next is a Sky of Sea and Fire, a 3-star master rank quest that requires hunters to be master rank 7 or higher. This has players taking on a Rathalos and Levasioth in the Elder's Recess. Once again, bonus hunter rank and master rank points as your reward. Next is Soaked and Shivering, a 3-star master rank quest that requires hunters to be master rank 7 or higher. This has players taking on a Coral Puke and Legiana in the Coral Highlands. Once again, bonus hunter rank and master rank points. Next is In the Depths of the Forest, a 4-star master rank quest that requires hunters to be master rank 14 or higher. This has players taking on an Azure Rathalos and Folgor Anjanath in the Ancient Forest. Again, nothing too special about rewards except for bonus hunter rank and master rank points. Next is Talk About a Party Foul, a 5-star master rank quest that requires hunters to be master rank 19 or higher. This has players taking on a Seething Basil Juice in the special arena. And for completing this quest you'll get quite a few high tier armor spheres that you can use to upgrade your armor. Next is a Glance of Silver, a 6-star master rank quest that requires hunters to be master rank 70 or higher. This has players taking on a Silver Rathalos in the Elder's Recess. Again, you'll get bonus hunter rank and master rank points for completing this quest, but it's also a way to access Silver Rathalos if you haven't leveled up the Coral Highlands region of your Guiding Lands yet. Next up is The Moon is the Harsh Queen, a 6-star master rank quest that again requires hunters to be master rank 70 or higher. This has players taking on a Gold Rathian in the Elder's Recess. Once again, you'll get bonus hunter rank points, and much like the previous quest, this is a good way to access Gold Rathian if you haven't leveled up the Wildspire Waste region of your Gaiden lands yet. But next up is the Eternal Gold Rush, a 6-star Master Rank quest that requires hunters to be Master Rank 24 or higher. This is pretty much the Kulve Siege and the Master Rank Kulve quest. Taking this quest on allows you to get materials to upgrade your Kulve weaponry, which is kind of useful at this point, given that the Kia or Sha, or however you like to pronounce it, weapons are some of the most sought after weapons, as they are very strong against Elatrion. But anyway, back to normal event quests. Next up is Symphony of Coral, a 6-star Master Rank quest that requires hunters to be Master Rank 24 or higher. This has players taking on a Paolumu, Legiana, Coral Puke, Ebony Dogoron, and Zinogre in the Coral Highlands. And for taking this quest on, there's an increased chance at finding these various monsters at the small or large gold crown size. And then finally is a Wolf Out of Hell, a 6-star Master Rank quest that again requires hunters to be Master Rank 24 or higher, and has players hunting a Stygian Zinogre in the Elder's Recess. Nothing too special about rewards except for bonus hunter rank and Master Rank points. So those are all the Master Rank event quests we have this week. As I've mentioned, we are getting the seasonal event coming next week, so if there's any of the event quests that you need that aren't available this week, it's just a case of waiting a little while. But anyway, let's quickly list off the high and low rank ones. First up, in terms of low rank event quests, there's only one, which is the Poison Posse. As for high rank, we have Rolling with the Uragon, Rock and Roll Recess, This is How Revolt Starts, the Fury of El Dorado, which is the Kulve Siege, the Deathly Quiet Curtain, which is Arch-Tempered Valhazak, a Whisper of Whitemane, which is Arch-Tempered Kirin, and Relish the Moment. So there's still stuff to do for players who don't own Iceborne. But that's about it for this week. Before I go, I want to thank everyone who dropped by the Week of Elatrion streams. We managed to run a fair few people through the special assignment, which I'm really pleased with. And on top of that as well, we learned a lot about the monster, and it enabled me to build the foundation of the anti-Elatrion build series that is being produced at the moment. So I want to say thank you to everyone who dropped by. As for this week's activities, like I said, not much going on, but we'll have lots to do again next week. So what are your thoughts on this week's activities? Leave a comment down below, and until next time, I've been Darcblade, bringing you an information video regarding this week's limited bounties and event quests in Monster Hunter World Iceborne. Hope you enjoyed the video, thanks for watching, subscribe and like for more.